Right, take two of doing the intro because someone just blew me up. Thank you. So what are we doing in this video? So I'm going to go to a car meet and I'm going to bring a car that I find in a random free mode session. So the first person I see in a random free mode session, I'm going to copy their car exactly. You know, of course, if they're in a Deluxo or an Oppressor or anything, I'm not going to count those. I'm going to count cars that are fit for the car meet. I did this video about a year ago and it did very well. So the first thing we're going to do is go on to a new online session. So find new online session. Right, there we go. We're loading into the session. Now let's find the nearest person next to me. Or anyone that's in a car. I am the host of the car meet, so whatever car I pick, I'm going to host the car meet with that theme, if that makes any sense. So if I see like, I don't know, a Sultan RS, I'll make it a JDM meet. And I just realized that I'm in a public session by myself. Right, there we go. There's actually people killing people in this session, so it's definitely not empty. Right, the nearest person, or any person.
Yo, I think I got it. Yo. There we go. Left.
It doesn't matter where they are, just as long as they're in a car. Right, there's a guy down here. And I'll just... Oh, there's two people, but the first car I see... Come on, the first car I see... Do any of you have a car? Oh, he does have a car. Right, I've been orbital cannoned, and I just keep repeatedly getting orbital cannoned. I don't know why this is. I think there's a new glitch out or something that people are just orbital canning, so I have to go into another session. Right, we're in another session now. I don't know why this video is so hard to start. Yeah, we're in a public session by myself again. Right, okay, this looks promising. Oh no. Okay, that doesn't count. He's in a pedestrian vehicle. Right, next person.
Right, I got to show my screen.
And he's also in a pedestrian car. Why is everyone, when I'm doing a video like this, everyone's in a pedestrian car? Right, okay, we're approaching, and this guy, it doesn't look promising because he's been in a still place. Oh, it's actually okay. Oh, and we have a car. And he has a Cheetah Classic, which I was not expecting. No, let me... I'm not gonna kill you. Just let me see your car, please. There we go. And yeah, we definitely have the car now. Why is this guy running away? Then again, in the last session, I was dying, like repeatedly dying from an orbital cannon. Right, now that we're in Rockstar Editor, we can have a closer look at this car. Oh, I mean, he's got a common theme going on here. He's got a nice purple theme going on. Purple neons, purple wheels. You know, he had an actual combination going on. So, you know, that car could have been worse. This guy, you know, actually looked like he knew what he was doing. Okay, so now that I know it's this car, I can choose the car meet theme of, you know, either super, classic supercars or Italian cars or European cars. I can choose any theme amongst them. Right, we're finally finished. Now, the color I don't think is 100% perfect, but near enough. And yeah, the thing that struck me the most was this person didn't actually go for full upgrades, so he could have went for a different front bumper with, like with the adjustable splitter and stuff, but he actually didn't. So I don't know, this guy wasn't just putting mods on the car just for the sake of it. Okay, so now we're in the meet. I've started the meet. This is like 3 hours after my last commentary. But what I've done is I brought a normal car. So I brought a car that I would bring. So probably at the second spot or third spot, I'm going to start bringing my other car that you guys saw me customize, just so it looks realistic that I actually picked that. So okay, we're at the second spot now. And yeah, we've already been to a spot. And I think it's time to bring out the car. So I'm going to get rid of my car now. Okay, there it is. Let's see if anyone's seen me. No one's seen it just yet anyway. We'll make sure we all see it. Oh, I'm in a party chat and I could hear everyone's reaction. Let's put the lights on just so we can show off the neon lights. I'm getting so many stares. Oh no, we've got people killing themselves on top of their car. They didn't learn from the last video. Well, I'm probably going to get a few messages like, are you recording a video or something? Not even the people in my party know that it's me that brought it, except one person. Right, surprisingly, I've actually not got a message yet off anybody. So I'm just going to get in the car. I'm going to lead everyone to the next spot. And see if I get any messages. I don't think anyone knows it's mine. That's the issue here. Right, okay, we're at the spot. Hopefully we get some attention and get some people messaging us now on my car. So the idea on this is just to make sure the front bumper goes in line with the change of like pavement, and then everyone should do that and it should stretch across the whole thing. Okay, someone's actually brought a nice Neon Knights. Mahmoud has brought a nice Neon Knights kind of build on his Infernus Classic. And now it kind of makes my car look deliberate. Like, now my car looks purposeful. I don't know. Now that I look at it, that guy might have done a Neon Knights kind of build. I'm really not sure. Okay, next spot. And I think everyone...
What's up, Jack? How we been? I don't even know if you're still in here. But I've been alright, man. I've been alright. How you been, bro? It's been a while.
Someone's crashed or something because there seems to be a big pile up here. Right, okay. I wasn't really getting any comments on the car, and I don't want it to be a boring video, so I asked everyone what do they think of my car. So I sent a message in the social club. I don't know. They don't even know that this is a video. They think all me knows it's a video. People like you give a bad name to the car community. Shake my head. It's beautiful. Someone says I like it. Jazzy Will says I like it. This is a random guy's off the street, by the way. You guys watch the video. This is a random guy's car. Oh, and there's all the messages. Let's start from the bottom. Only in Japan. That's true, there are cars like this in Japan. Bro, this is too clean. Bro, are you really... Okay. He's taking... your car looks like... Oh my god. But I quite like it. Why would you... Wah wah wee wah. I like very much. Nice. And there's too many bombs for us. I feel the explosions and we're right next to a... exhilarating. Oh, some more messages. Could be my opinion, but remove underglow and make it wheel black. Hey, but my Furia is better. Nobody could tell that this is a video. That's really surprising. I would have thought, because I announced what do you think of my car, everyone would have knew that I'm making a video. Wheels are wonky, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, appreciate that. I just decided to hop back on, you know. I was streaming yesterday for Rocket League. I could stream again, but I gotta like plug it back in and you know whatever. But yeah, right now I'm just watching videos. If you want me to watch a video, you can link it in the chat, and I'll click it. We'll watch it. It could be like music or anything you want.
Oh. And one more. Hey man, I'm a big fan. Thank you, thank you. So I think that's it really. I don't think I'm gonna get any more reactions, and that's it. It was kind of disappointing at the start because no one really commented on the car. You're a cool guy, but gee, what the is that? Oh, right. So people obviously didn't understand it, which is a good thing. That I'm doing a video, and yeah, thank you so much.
What's going on, T-Fam?
Oh my god.
Dude, I like that. You should use that.
What's going on, T-Fam? We're reading fan fictions today. Ah!
Yeah, baby.
If you don't know what fan fictions are, they're basically just fictional stories about whoever.
Or they could be real.
They could be true. They could have actually happened behind closed doors. This is a fair warning to put your headphones in right now, because this is gonna get interesting. Drop a like if you enjoy.
It was 4:20 p.m. on a Tuesday. The Moan Boys had just finished writing a song
Yeah, that didn't happen.
that probably had some cancer name when Trainium had a pretty sussy idea.
Hey guys, I got an idea.
What's your idea?
You guys were doing promos for Shark Week to promote the movie. Do I got that straight?
Yep.
Oh, this isn't even in the movie.
No. This is the
So-
debut, the Poopies debut. Poopies, you want to be like Fonzie and jump the sharks? They go, yeah! So they put the Fonzie jacket on me and I go, hey!
Considering this was Poopy's first time on television ever, it was a real smash hit. And the whole world is gonna fall in love with this guy, man. Just wait. Poopy's gonna be a big deal.
So Steve was like, all right, pack your bags, we're going Poops. And then
To where?
we went to Florida for 2 days and the Bahamas for 2 days. And dude, honestly, it was so sick. Like I was swimming with bull sharks, with chum, freaking dumped up.
Initiation to Jackass.
We were all fired up, and maybe collectively we were firing it up and making it seem like it was less dangerous than it was. I don't know. It just didn't seem like it was gonna go bad. I don't know why. Like when I think back on it, it was like.
So like, all right, let's pour chum on Poopies and have him eat some fish heads and eyeballs and stuff. So it was like science, you know, who's gonna get bumped or you know, a little love from the sharks? Who's gonna get the most love? So he took off his sweatsuit, jumped in. I jumped in, just hookah, no cage, nothing. My first time ever. I'm a surfer, so I was like, dude, this is not cool. They're like, yeah, Poopies, go. I'm like, all right, here we go.
You're saying that you are scared of sharks when they're in the water with you, like a normal person?
Dude, I was so scared.
Okay.
I don't think there's ever been a scarier moment when we were filming. And as heavy as it was, like pretty much right away, I just thought, this footage has to come out. Poopy's needs the glory.
Set up the ramp, right? We anchored the ramp, and then
But there's no landing ramp.
no, I was supposed to land it, but it was my first. I didn't get a test run.
So the idea is there's a takeoff ramp, there's a bunch of sharks
Shark pit.
that are eating,
Yeah, oh, yeah,
and then you're just launching like a jump ramp,
yeah.
and you're gonna land on the other side of them.
I told myself I'm gonna make it.
Okay.
You know.
And
But
you're getting
these-
towed by a jet ski. Usually you'd be getting
Dude,
towed
no.
by a boat.
Yeah, jet ski. Yeah, but at that moment, dude, you're there, man. You're. That's the newest kid of Jackass. You know, I gotta prove
you gotta come
to
through.
the boys. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not calling this one off. You know.
Right.
I want to make the boys proud.
Phil, did you feel
I
a
gotta
little
make
bit?
Knoxville happy. You know.
Yeah, because no one's ever gotten bid on Shark Week before, right?
And it's over 30 years.
You're there for 30 minutes. Someone gets bid. A lot of bad that's happened, but Poopy's made a name for himself real quick.
It was getting dark, and I was like, let's just get this over with, you know? Because
Did you see how big the sharks are and how many they were?
I didn't look at
He
them.
didn't see
no
him 'cause
idea.
he's looking at the jump, so they're hidden.
I'm trying to get the ski driver.
Did anybody
to
get across
freaking
to you
drive
that it
me
was like,
good,
hey
you know?
man, like don't fall, you know what I mean? Like, or did you were like, everyone was like, you got this.
I couldn't hear the boys on the boat. It was me
Okay.
and the driver, you know.
Just
As
you
a
riding-
wakeboarder, getting towed on a jump, it's communication, you know. So I'm just talking to my driver, like, let's do this. We got to do this. Cameras are rolling. So I go gas it. And I was in slow-mo right there. Slow-mo. Oh, no. Like, and then I fell. Boom. And it was like real life. And then I go, oh, I'm in the shark pit. And then all of a sudden, I look at the ski driver, and then all of a sudden, and then dude,
You were getting attacked.
When it first happened, I was horrified. It was probably one of the scariest thing I've ever seen. How does this rank among jackass injuries? Well, it required major surgery, so pretty high.
And the thing brought me down, and then
Wait, a shark pulled you underwater?
yeah,
Which part did he grab? Did you only
my
your leg?
hand. It was a one and done. I had one go at the ramp. I told my driver to like go like 10 miles an hour, so we don't go too fast. But I think we went a little too slow. When I landed in that shark pit, I thought I was gonna die. I was trying to swim out, and I couldn't.
So they take Poopies into surgery to reattach two completely severed arteries and all of his severed tendons. Like, whoever even heard of that? Plus, they did 2 operations on him. And after that, his hand looked great.
But I felt it bite me, and I was like, oh shit.
Immediate,
I go,
immediate terrorizing pain.
Yeah. Well, not at first.
No.
A shark.
I was just worried about the shark not taking my hand off. So it bit my hand. I go, oh no, it freaking, in my mind, you know, I'm like talking to myself, oh shit, I got bit, you know? I knew I got bit. And right when I got bit, dude, I thought I was gonna get attacked by like 6 more sharks. And luckily I didn't. I just got my hand bit. Scariest thing in my life.
I heard his dad was at the hospital trying to get in and they wouldn't let him in, and he was, you know, very upset, and I understand.
It was awful. But on the bright side, Poopy's got to fly his first private jet. They put him on a medical plane and flew him to the best surgeon in the nation.
But in your mind, where you're like, don't pull it off because it might come off.
So I let it have it, dude. I go, it bit, and then I go, I let it have the arm. I was
How
like,
could you have that state of mind where you're like, ooh, shark's got my arm. Better let him go so I don't yank it out.
Well, as a surfer, I know.
No,
you know,
I know.
like-
That's just, it's incredible.
Yeah,
As
dude.
a
So
surfer, you know not to pull your hand when a shark bites it?
yeah, you don't want to mess with those teeth. They're so sharp, dude. I'm so lucky, man. And then it freaking let go.
Because you tasted like Poopies.
Yeah, they didn't like it. They didn't like it.
So
I
then
looked at
you-
my hand,
you
and it was
swim?
like this, dude.
Transfer right here. Transfer when you're ready. Transfer when you're ready.
We're putting a tourniquet on him right now.
We got it. All right, I want all divers recalled right now. I need this boat heading in.
Dude, they unwrapped it in Florida, and the thing started squirting blood everywhere. And
Yes. My God.
dude, and they're like, don't look at it. I was like, I have to look at it. So that's where it was all. That's where it went all right here, and that's.
Oh my God, dude, look at that. Like, it
Yeah.
almost took the whole thing off.
Yeah, dude. So this was hanging off. Like, I just want to be able to surf again, bro. And, you know?
Was it worth it? I would say on this one, you know, he's going to have use of his hand, and he's going to have all this attention from all these different people and ladies, and this time it was worth it. It's next time, is it worth it? You know, in the game we play, you never know. So, but it's worth it this time.
Was it worth it for Poopies? Well, I don't really think it was Poopy's choice to make. It was nature's choice.
Oh man, 100% worth it for Poopies. Like, it might be the greatest thing for Poopies to ever happen. Getting bit by a shark, imagine that. Nah, this is gonna put him on a higher level.
After Poopies got bit, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna be jealous of that scar forever, but It wasn't worth it. Only he can say whether it's worth it. Like, he shocked the world, and he's going to continue to shock the world when the movie comes out.
Yo, Poopies, I know that you're probably having a really rough time, but I want you to know that if you make a full recovery and this footage comes out, this will be the best thing that ever happened to you in your life. So, chin up, bucko. Be stoked.
What do you yell out?
He says, I want a bonus.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Voss, and this is a breakdown of Rick and Morty Season 5, Episode 6, Rick and Morty's Thanksploitation Spectacular. An episode that'll make you feel proud, kinda, to be an American by learning about the truth of Thanksgiving, aka National Treasure conspiracy theories, turkey dinosaurs, Alien vs. Predator, and I guess a bit of South Park. At least that's how I learned it in Florida, where our textbooks were menus from Jimmy Buffett Margaritavilles. I'm gonna break down all the Easter eggs, animation details, horrible dark secrets that you might have missed. So Rick plans to steal the Constitution for the hidden treasure map on the back, like in the movie National Treasure when Nicolas Cage steals the Declaration of Independence for its treasure map. Actually, in the even worse National Treasure 2, Nicolas Cage and the President go to the Library of Congress to find the Book of Secrets containing details about various conspiracies, including the JFK assassination and Area 51, which we know this president, Rick and Morty, also has plenty of knowledge of. The library railings are decorated with the heads of the eagles, America's national bird, but actually chosen after founding father Benjamin Franklin recommended it to be the turkey, which this episode revises to be our true ancestral avian overlord. Rick's RC car knocks over a bust of Thomas Jefferson, and nearby is a dueling pistol, perhaps the one Aaron Burr used to kill Alexander Hamilton. Should make a musical out of that. The car shoots these gelatinous webs over the security cameras, but not the ones by the vault door. Interesting, maybe Rick didn't care at that point. Or maybe it used all of its fluid to spray the crotches of these Revolutionary Army soldiers to make them look like they wet themselves. Not very respectful. Now, the vault door is marked with "In God We Trust," and at its center appears to just be a large US penny. Flanking it are busts of George Washington and Abraham Lincoln, and John Trimble's famous 1818 painting, The Declaration of Independence, though in real life this painting is much larger, 12 feet by 18 feet. Now, the documents in the case include the Constitution's opening page. You can see its preamble opening with "We the People," and then in Congress are the opening words to the Declaration of Independence, which is a founding document but not part of the Constitution. Declaration of Independence, signed 1776. Constitution drafted well after the Revolution, but the Bill of Rights is to the right of that. Of course, the first 10 amendments to the Constitution included so that states' rights advocates like James Madison would ratify it. But when Morty burns a hole through these documents, the first page of the Constitution actually is untouched, despite this whole conflict being over Morty destroying the Constitution in particular. This laser blasts through the head of the Lincoln Memorial, the same way Abraham Lincoln was shot in the back of the head by John Wilkes Booth. It destroys the Liberty Bell, which is framed exactly how it's on display outside Constitution Hall in Philadelphia, and then it destroys the Statue of Liberty, revealing underneath the Trojan horse French assassin robot. They later call her steam-powered, and here you can see she's got a glowing furnace inside. So the military sieges the Smith house.
You are under arrest and surrounded by an anti-portal shimmer.
Yes, the shimmer, the name given to the similar-looking distortion field in the movie Annihilation. Jerry whines about the damage being done to his prostate, and the Area X in Annihilation emitted some radiation that I would say was cancerous in nature. I actually think that whole movie is a metaphor for cancer, but when I talk to friends about it, they're like, "What the hell are you talking about?" So I might have been alone in that. Hey, so we all have some friends we'd like to blow up with a plasma cannon every once in a while, right? Well, Mech Arena is a tactical team-based 5 grade your math competitions or
all meaning, Mr.
It's in. Rick and the president argue.
You terrorist? You know, you use that word so much it's lost all meaning, Mr. P. It's like, at this point, what's a terrorist? It's a guy you don't like. Big deal.
You know, Rick actually sidestepped a 9/11 last season, whereas in the season 3 finale, the two of them rolled past a set in the White House basement suggesting some 9/11 conspiracy plot that the White House was involved with, which might be why Rick now says,
might be time to look at the terrorist in the mirror.
And contrastingly, the Turkey president later struggles to recall the word terrorist.
Guards, these men are... what is the word? Terrorists.
Now, one of Rick's defenses is a carnivorous plant like Audrey 2 in Little Shop of Horrors, and the president nods to some Superman mythos details.
You want a war? I'll put your outer space ass in a goddamn phantom zone with a bar of kryptonite soap around your neck.
So Rick plans to trick the president into giving him a pardon using the loophole of disguising himself as a pardon turkey. This is the goofy Thanksgiving tradition with a long history of turkeys being presented to the White House since 1873, but later in this episode you'll notice the sign in the pen says 1947, referencing how President Harry Truman in 1947 tried to encourage food rationing of poultryless Thursdays and found himself getting bombarded by poultry producers who presented him turkeys. But Truman never officially pardoned any of them. John F. Kennedy gave an unofficial turkey pardon in 1963, but the annual tradition of turkey pardons began in the 80s when Ronald Reagan joked that, oh, he would pardon a turkey just to deflect questions over whether he was going to pardon Ollie North for illegally selling guns to Iranians to fund right-wing militias in Nicaragua. And Reagan's successor, George H.W. Bush, began the annual pardoning tradition, which we do to this day, and that same president pardoned those Iran-Contra rascals in his final days in office. Oh, America. Rick and the president brag about how they've each outsmarted the other, but let us not overlook that the president's first move was to euthanize the poor turkey handler. He snaps at his VP.
Careful, Dwayne. You're only vice president because I need 10% of the white vote.
A nod to how presidential candidates will balance their ticket with running mates to win over different groups of voters, kind of like Obama with Biden in 2008. That 10% he's referring to is probably roughly the 10% of voters who actually could swing either way nowadays, how things are so polarized. So the Marine gets the call.
Coop, not on Thanksgiving.
Not on Thanksgiving. They're in a bar. And she's pregnant, though she is drinking water. No judgment, I'm just saying it's a bummer place to take her on Thanksgiving, especially as Rick later points out.
Bars actually suck at Thanksgiving.
And yes, his name is Coop. Maybe a nod to Bradley Cooper as Chris Kyle in American Sniper, but a more prominent reference point, Jeremy Renner's character in The Hurt Locker. He wears similar sunglasses, similar haircut. Coop is voiced by Timothy Oliphant, and he asks his wife,
Baby, that little race car driver you got baking in your belly, what world you want him rearing up in? One where some spiky-haired Doctor Who in a lab coat can change the color of the sky?
Doctor Who, another callback to Rick's words in that season 3 finale.
Doctor Who in this mother. I could be a clone. I could be a hologram. We could be clones controlled by robots controlled with special headsets that the real Rick and Morty are wearing while they're your mother.
Actually, decoys, robots being controlled remotely is exactly how Rick tries to fool the president and his forces in this episode. Then onto this great country song.
Got a pregnant girl in a pickup truck, got one by choice and the other by luck. Now it's time to turn into a turkey.
Yeah, classic country music themes, pickup trucks, accidental pregnancies. Shut up, it's country. And then as the Marines transform, it's disgusting and painful. Their eyes pop out, their skulls cave in, their mouths turn inside out to form beaks. A horribly painful sacrifice that they have to go through. Then they transport to Henderson's turkey farm, the turkey farm where turkeys who might get pardoned by the president live. And then later the truck reads, Tommy's Turkey Transport, proudly transporting turkeys who might get pardoned by the president. On top of this truck, I love their fight choreography. They jab their heads at each other, and when Rick punches one, it releases a gobble. Even though they hear each other with human English speak, in the heat of the moment, they start to transform into their animalistic form. Meanwhile, the military traps the robot decoys in a David Blaine box, referencing escape artist David Blaine's stunt when he spent 44 days in a glass box in London. Now, inside, there's this weird animation glitch with Beth's hand. Looks like the animators might have used an asset file of Beth's hand at that angle to match what it would look like on her hip, but they didn't blend in the edge at the wrist. The president transforms himself into a turkey in order to find Rick and
We're just gonna play Roblox. We got nothing else to do, so screw it. Okay. Thought I hit him. Yeah, I'm not feeling this game. I wanna play well. I wanna play something else. I'm playing well, the last game I was playing is like, it's like you get like either a sword, a big old spear, or like a wooden spiked, like it's kind of like a bat. I don't know what it's called, but this game, that's like it's just like a 1v1 type game. You just a Japanese type of game or something. This is Friday Night Funkin'. It's like you stand here and battle with somebody, and then you see like the arrows. You use your arrow keys or your WASD. You can battle people. Hurry up. There we go. Let's hope. Let's hope that that I don't lag.
Three, two, one, go!
Yeah. Matters. Oh. Oh, damn it. Now I can't pick.
Three, two, one, go! Three, two, one, go!
Hey, if anyone's still here, I'm gonna go on my PlayStation. I'm gonna go on my PlayStation and stream on there. Or stream Apex or something, I don't know. But yeah, alright stream. Thank you, Jeff, for pulling up. Appreciate that. I'll stream right now. Give me like 5 minutes and then I'll be back. But yeah, alright stream. I'll see y'all in a bit. Peace.